Hi, it's Kevin at Mind Trainer Meditation. Thanks for joining me. In today's video, I'd like to talk about my primary twice daily meditation practice. I teach many other meditation techniques, but Transcendence meditation is the one I have the most experience with as a practitioner. Transcendence is about going beyond conscious awareness as the body relaxes and the mind delves into deeper and deeper states until you transcend all conscious thought. Transcendence is the absence of experience. One experiences a deep state of rest and no sensation of the passage of time during transcendence. However, one remains aware as opposed to the sleeping state. Transcendence is the experience of the absolute as opposed to the relative, where we relate to all things. In the absolute system, we relate to none, and are in essence one with a vast, unbounded consciousness. So transcendence literally is the point at which there is no more conscious thought, no more internal conversation. As stress is released in this process, thoughts arise and dissipate. Having thoughts is not considered a bad thing, as with each release of stress, the mind is free to experience a deeper and potentially even longer state of transcendence. This form of meditation involves effortless repetition of a mantra until the mind lets it go. Letting go of the mantra is as important as the mantra itself. The mantra has no particular meaning, but serves as a guide in settling down the mind until it is no longer needed. We don't need to sit in any particular way or breathe in any particular way. We just need to sit comfortably and breathe easily. We use a mantra to orient the mind. Think of the process as analogous to skipping a stone across the surface of the water. With each bounce of the stone across the surface of the water, like a repetition of the mantra. Just as the bounces decrease in intensity, so do the repetitions of the mantra, getting softer, quieter, and more still with each repetition. After a certain number of bounces, the stone loses its energy and, like the repetitions of the mantra, dives beneath the surface of the water into quietness and stillness. Eventually the stone, or the mind, reaches the bottom, where it has gone beyond the mantra, beyond the surface level of thought. When we let go entirely of the mantra and all surface thoughts, this is transcendence. Some of the common experiences of practitioners of transcendence include, first, an increase in the rate of thoughts. Most people have a backlog of stresses in their life, so when the mind begins to settle, a lot of stress is released in the form of a volume of thoughts. New meditators may find their minds racing with even higher volume of thoughts than they might normally experience outside of meditation. A formula for this is the more stress you are letting go of, the more thoughts you will have. Students will often perceive this initially as a failure of their practice, so it's important to emphasize this is actually an outcome that demonstrates the desired outcome of this practice, the release of stress. Next is an experience of profound silence. It may seem contradictory to indicate profound silence is also a result of the same practice that results in increased volume of thoughts, but they are both the result of the same underlying process. Once a person has released a significant amount of stress, the mind will no longer be stimulated to have thoughts and be free to experience its own fundamental nature, a profound and blissful silent state beyond thought. This is the experience that we refer to as transcendence. The word transcendence means to go beyond. In this case, we're going beyond thoughts, sensations, emotions, and memories into a state of profound inner silence. Also, practitioners of transcendence meditation experience the sensation of their hands and feet disappearing. When a person transcends, they go beyond the level of their senses, and the first sense to disappear from awareness is that sense of touch. The hands and feet are the primary organs of our sense of touch, so it's very noticeable when a meditator is no longer sensing them. This is different from having one's leg go to sleep or having that pins and needles feeling. If a meditator were to wiggle their fingers and toes, the sensation would immediately return. There are other common experiences of transcendence meditation, which I may discuss in a later video, as they are more likely to be experienced by those who have been regularly practicing this meditation technique for a year, or in some cases, even longer. Thanks for checking out Mind Trainer Meditation on YouTube. If you enjoyed this video, please click like, leave a comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can help spread awareness of my offerings as a meditation teacher by visiting the Mind Trainer Meditation Facebook page and clicking like and follow. You can also find Mind Trainer Meditation on Instagram. If you'd like to know more, I can be contacted at mindtrainermeditation@gmail.com. I wish you good health, happiness, and peace of mind.